Another lazy afternoon. The clouds covered in gray. Third coffee of the day. Almost fell asleep on Zoom. I yawn at the display. Third meeting of the day. But I can hear raindrops tap dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth. Cause I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, take today, go dancing in the rain. Hey, woo, oh, na 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 na. Woo, oh, oh, na 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 na. Woo, oh, na 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 na. Woo, na na na. Woo, na na na. When I was a little child, I naturally would see magic in the world around me. Now I often get so tired. It's harder just to be fascinated, breathing free. But I can hear raindrops tap dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth. Cause I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside and tap away inside. Oh, take today, go dancing in the rain. Hey, woo, oh, na 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 na. Woo, oh, oh, na 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 na. Woo, oh, na 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 na. Woo, na na na. Woo, na na na. Put on my rain boots, my favorite chiffon dress. I don't care today what the neighbors might say. Put on my rain boots, my favorite chiffon dress. I don't care today what the neighbors might say. Cause I could stay inside and type away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I could stay inside and type away inside. Oh, take today, go dancing in.
Utatoka. 1, 2.
Utatoka.
Achana mchezo. Hapa ni kwa komanda. Achana naye. Achana naye. Go down. Achana naye.
Hey guys, it's a girl Linda Mary and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, karibu sana. That means welcome in Swahili. So on this day, I had taken my daughter to have her hair braided because she had stayed with her natural hair for quite some time. So that is what was happening. We had changed saloons, so trying someone new. Yeah.
Afternoon on a train. I only took it because it started to rain. Afternoon in the fall. This weather always makes me think about it all. The woman across me, she's wearing a trench coat, a bouquet of roses. I wonder what they're for. A candlelit dinner, a date in the park, a night at the theater, or love in the dark. I don't know where she's going, I don't even know her name. I don't know if her life has been a breeze or a hurricane. I don't know if he loves her or if loving him is pain. But I do know that our fates have intertwined for a moment on a train. Almost at the downtown stop. I'm already late, but I don't wanna get up. Outside the city's painted gray, but in here a vivid world is on display. The man behind me, he carries a suitcase, a custom cut suit, but shadows on his face.
So I received a phone call a few minutes ago that I wanted to share because that just lifted my spirit. Okay, this person calls and then they introduce themselves and they tell me that they are from my former place of work. Some of those people still have my personal number, but a lot of them we used to communicate via the office number. So they called me, so I had not saved their number on my personal number. So they called me, introduced themselves, and said they just wanted to thank me for the work that I did. They wanted to thank me for doing my job well at my former place of work. This is an elderly person. They finished high school in 1970s. Someone who's old enough to be my dad. And I don't know, they just said they wish me well. They outlined our interactions together. I know them. So they outlined our interactions together and how that made them feel and how they appreciated how well I did my job, how kind I was, how courteous I was, how friendly. I think they've just lifted my day. I don't know. They've just made me feel so good because they went on and on and on. And they said that they were just calling to say thank you and to wish me all the best. Like they didn't want anything. Okay, I don't have a problem with always helping because some people, a lot of people from my former place of work still call me to ask me things. And since I know I just answer them or I refer them to the people, my colleagues. And some of them are just like, when you left? I'm like, I left, guys, I left. It was announced. Everyone was told. It was communicated well that I left. But some people are like, oh, I didn't know. It's almost a year. Some people still don't know that I left. So I normally don't have a problem answering them, not giving them answers because I know the answers. I've worked there. If it's something I can just answer them, I don't need to. But if there are cases where I refer them, I'm like, no, I'm no longer there. I refer them. So this one call, they didn't want anything. They just wanted to appreciate me. I don't know. It made me feel so good and so emotional at the same time. Anyway, yeah. And they're telling me that in all the years that they've been in that organization, they've only called 2 people to appreciate them. So there's me and someone else. So I don't know, that has just made me feel so good and kind of emotional. If you appreciate someone for something they've done, just tell them. It may just lift my day, the mood. I just feel so good. I don't know why. I'm just feeling so good. Sometimes you may put in so much work or you may work so much to a point where you feel like it doesn't make a difference, but some people notice. There are people who notice that you're doing your job well and you're doing your part. So if you're able to do your job well, do your job well. Okay, don't kill yourself there, but just do your job well. Okay? Yes.
I guess I thought I'd have it figured out by now, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how anybody else knows. Time keeps moving, I keep getting older. Fuck, where did my life go? I gave it up for something false I thought I chose. Here and now I'm waiting for a sign to tell me something I already know. It's obvious. Here and now my mind is saying what I want. It's something I already know. It's obvious. Haven't been happy in a while. I try my best to hide it with a smile, so you can't see it on my face. When I finally think I've said goodbye to the emptiness I feel inside, I come back to the same place. Here and now I'm waiting for a sign to tell me something I already know. It's obvious.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and not seen yourself? Like you got lost somewhere along the way? Well, maybe you just need some help getting back. But that's not something they tell you these days. I never wanted to be that girl, but I'm stuck on this rural street, and my smile won't come but my hair still curls. And I guess that's how they recognize me. I'm not actually here anymore. I've forgotten what I came here for. You with the bright eyes, I envy you. Cold and bitter, that's what I've come to. You with the bright eyes, I envy you. Cold and bitter, that's what I've come to. There's no one around for miles. They left me here in the dust. They're actually alright.
Done with the eyeshadow. Now take a now time to choose for here. And do this and like this. Mascara. Let me go check the eyebrows now. Rose a little. Good. Now here's for the eyebrows. There we go. Get for me the blood right show. Thank you. Now I look beautiful, and thank you for seeing my makeup video. And now we do another one soon. Bye bye. Paka mom nimekuona.
Hey guys, it's about 3 p.m. Yesterday I attended like a very informative live between just Ivy Africa and Murugi Muni. Murugi is the queen of content creation. That mama, I love her. But now before I tell you about that, I have a request, guys. I normally premiere my videos, and it will make me so happy if you would join in my premieres. You know, in the premieres you're watching live, like as something is happening, we are chatting live. You're like, okay, how did you do that? What about that? We laugh sometimes. It's normally very, very fun. So it will mean the world to me if you would join my premieres. These days I've been uploading thrice a week on Tuesday, Fridays, and Sundays. Sundays, you guys are used to the 2 p.m, even Friday. But for Tuesday, I've been changing it here and there because I have a friend who premieres at 2 p.m. and I don't want our premieres to clash. But now I'll be doing 1 p.m. for Tuesdays for now. And Tuesday and Fridays, 2 p.m. because I want you guys to be used to a particular time. Let me say, just know, Linda usually premieres her videos at 2 p.m. You know, it also helps you people to plan. But for now, let's do Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. Tuesday 1 p.m, Friday and Sunday 2 p.m. Please join me. I am asking, hey, about yesterday's live, that particular Instagram live, Mimi where Murugi is, I follow. If Murugi is there, and I know she's going to talk about content creation because she knows a lot, she's learned a lot in this industry, and she is always willing to help, and she communicates well. So if she explains something to you, you won't wonder what she meant. So she mentioned that if you want your content to grow, focus on 3 things. Number 1, consistency. She mentioned consistency over and over and over. Number 2, authenticity, like be real. Number 3, quality. So on consistency, I don't think there's ever a time I've woken up, gone to Murugi's Instagram stories and found nothing. There has never been a day that mama has not posted. So she said just post, even if it's just to tell people, guys, I'm not feeling okay today, see you tomorrow, whatever. Just post something. Not that you can't take a break. I normally do. I don't post every single day, but I post almost daily on Instagram. but be consistent. Even on YouTube, be consistent. Consistency is not posting once in 2 months, once you disappear, or you come this week you post thrice and then next week you're not there, and then up to next month you post again 10 times and then you come back after 3 months. No, if it is, just be consistent. Number 2, when she was talking about realness, because for her, she normally says that she started her channel to just help connect with other moms who are also going through mom struggles, you know. There's an interview I watched and she was asked if she was worried that maybe she will be not obsolete, maybe other content creators will come up and maybe she'll be like forgotten or something, and she said no, because authenticity or realness doesn't go out of style, and that's her superpower. She's always real, so people will always gravitate towards that. In quality, what she was emphasizing was, are you teaching them something valuable? Are you entertaining them? The content, the quality of the content, not so much as production. Production is the lighting, the video quality, the audio, that is production. Focus more on the quality of the content, and then if you can add the quality of the production in that, at least if someone looks at you, they can see you. You're not very blurry, they can hear what you're saying. That also helps, but the most important is quality of content over quality of production. So as they were talking about realness, Just Ivy, she's 1/4 of the over 25 subscribe. I love those girls. So she mentioned on her part that she documents her life, and that's something that I had started implementing, I think, a few months ago, and that has helped me to be very, very consistent on Instagram. Because on Instagram stories I used to panic, oh, I don't have anything fancy or whatever to do, and then I just thought, no, I'm doing content creation because I love it. I love documenting my life, like just taking you guys along, showing you my life. So there's a time you have to do the production bit, to sit down and plan, this is the video I'm going to shoot, I'm going to take these clips, put the camera angle there. But sometimes just take people along, just pick up the camera and be like, hey guys, maybe I've just woken up, I've not even washed my face, yeah, so let's go. As you're going, don't let everything be so choreographed or so perfect or so planned. Like, just, you're living your life, but you're just taking people along with you. When Emily in Paris came out, the series, my friend recommended it to me because she knows I love fashion. But when I watched, I realized that what stood out to me was not even the fashion, it was the way she was taking content. And I didn't realize it then because I wasn't deep into content creation, but now I do. When she traveled to Paris, she had 48 followers. I don't know which app it was. Maybe I'm just going to say, for example, Instagram. It didn't look like Instagram. I don't know if it was Snapchat or whatever, but she had 48 followers. And then she goes to her room. She came out, said the view was so amazing. She just took a photo of the view from her balcony, and she was like, hashtag a room with a view. People started liking the photos, whatever. She just went about her duties. She went somewhere, she was eating, I don't know, it was a burger. She was like, just playing, just documenting her life. She was walking, she saw like there's this statue. She took the photo, she was like, hey, this man has abs. As she was documenting her life, on checking, her following was just growing. She's getting to 10,000 followers. People are now, that's how she blew up. She didn't like sit down and be like, okay, now we're going to take this photo of the Eiffel Tower, let's take it from this angle and sit. She was just going about her life, and then if she sees something that she wants to share, like, she shares and keeps it moving. And that's the approach that I've been taking on life. Just documenting my life and taking you guys along, because I always say YouTube is also where I keep my memories. I want to come back years later and be like, hey, what was I feeling this day? How was I going about my days? And if it is too choreographed or too perfect, too arranged, I'll not get the real picture of what I was going through or what I was feeling or how I was moving through life in that season. I don't know if that makes sense. And if you think that your life is boring, that, oh, I don't have anything to document, let me tell you. Do you know Gina Janine? If you don't know Gina Janine, of course you know, in that group of Alia's Face, Gina Janine, those kind of content creators, I follow Gina Janine. She's your thick best friend. I love that woman. So she says, there's a day she says that you document the mundane things in life. Gina Janine can do a day in the life vlog, and that vlog is over 1 hour. And you're like, how are you able to document things for over an hour? Not raw footage, the one that you've edited. She even uploads videos for 1.5 hours, and I watch. It's like a whole production. So she says that do the normal things, don't overthink the normal things. Sometimes not everyone wants to see the fancy things all the time, just the normal things. And I've realized that when I do this, sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to film tomorrow. whatever it takes me. When I do this, I realize that I have a lot of content. These days, sometimes I have to cut out because I'm past almost 40 minutes. I still have content. I'm like, do I cut these parts out? Do I put them in the next video? Because I'm just documenting like everything as you're going along. Again, another example. I know I'm talking a lot, but I know I have content creators here. Even if you're not a YouTuber, maybe you create content on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Another example is recently that vlog where I was going to see Congesta. It was not a plan, not planned per se, let's come and shoot content, blah, 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 or come and this. They will just talk the evening before. She was like, what are you doing tomorrow? So I told her I'll be filming my day. I was filming my day. And she was like, you just come. So just film also. I was like, okay. So I just filmed here. I went there, filmed, came back, I filmed. If I say that today I'm going to film, if I happen to go to town, then I will film that. If I happen to spend the whole day in the house, then I will film that. The idea is just to take you guys along. Yes, sometimes you need to plan for this content. Let me do this so I can shoot content, but not always. Sometimes just flow. Wherever your day takes you, you just pick up the camera and go. And because I've talked too much, I'm closing this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Please join my premieres again. I really appreciate it. See you in my next vlog. Bye bye.